right there is how you play incredibly below average golf.
Welcome into OverPar here on ESPN 103.7 Lafayette and 104.1 Lake Charles. Matt Miguez here. This week we're previewing the Pebble Beach Pro Am taking place at the historic Pebble Beach Golf Course in California. Beautiful course. I was fortunate enough to go there back when I was in high school. The place is exquisite. Beautiful course once again, one of the best in the world. And this week, Thursday and Friday is going to be set up Pro-Am style, teams of two, one pro, one celebrity. Tom Brady, Pau Gasol, Josh Allen, just a few of the celebrities being mentioned on the teams on Thursday and Friday. The pros will obviously be keeping score for the tournament, and then Saturday and Sunday, things get really heated up and insane over at Pebble Beach. And the thing to keep an eye on with Pebble Beach is it is nearly completely surrounded by water. Everywhere you look, you're right there on the coastline, and that creates, I should say, a ton of wind, ton of weather conditions. The weather forecast for Pebble Beach not looking too great this weekend. So how can golfers overcome that, right? You're going to have a wet course. You're going to have a dirty course. It's probably going to be a little sloppy. Balls get stuck. Balls maybe travel a little too far. So how do you overcome that? Change your strategy a little bit in order to adjust to those conditions. The guys that do that the best are the guys that are going to win this weekend. And one guy that's really good at adjusting to things like that is Jordan Spieth. Reason why is one of the reasons why he's a big favorite for this weekend at Pebble Beach. He's won there before. He's had success there before. Look for him to have success there again. He's actually my pick for the weekend. Again, Jordan Spieth looks to have a really big week over at Pebble Beach. The holes to watch on this course, number 5 or par 5 number 2, it's really a reachable par 5 right at 500 yards. Most guys can get there in 2. You've also got a par 3 5th that is really intriguing right there on the water. The par 5 6th is another reachable one. And then you get into the back 9, and your par 3s get a little longer. 12s at right at 200 yards. Par 5 14th at 572. That's a little bit of a doozy. And then 18. Again, the most famous finishing hole in golf. It's a 543-yard par 5. A lot of aggressive drivers can get there into, but it's tricky, right? You got to land it just perfectly. It's one of those where you either miss or you make. There's no in between. And so how golfers play that is going to be really intriguing this weekend. The 17th hole as well, that kind of hourglass style green. Some guys say it plays up to 15 to 20 yards longer on some days depending on the conditions. So again, some things to monitor there. I'm going with Jordan Spieth for the weekend. It's been a while since he's had a win. I think he's looking for one this weekend at Pebble Beach. So give me Jordan Spieth as my pick to win the Pebble Beach Pro Am this weekend. Again, heating up here in the golf season as we get into February, right around the corner from the Arnold Palmer, from the Players. The Masters is only 2 months away. Things are going to get really interesting over the next 6 to 8 weeks leading into that prime season of golf. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel here at ESPN Southwest Louisiana. Follow us on social media as well at ESPN_SWLA. That'll do it for this week's edition of OverPar right here on ESPN 103.7 Lafayette and 104.1 Lake Charles.